Solve 2x squared minus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0 using the GDC. So now we're going to use the GDC to solve the equation. I'm going to show you two methods to do this. So first of all, we're going to use the TI-Nspire calculator, which is what we use at Bangkok Pattern School. So going to the calculator, and we're going to select this one, which is the calculation mode. So selecting it. Okay, and then we're going to go to menu, and we're going to select algebra. Selecting algebra, and then we're going to go to number 3, polynomial tools, and then finding roots of polynomials. Okay, because we're solving a quadratic, it's degree 2, it's real, so it's all okay. That's the default settings. We'll press OK, and now we have to put in the coefficients. So we put in 2 in the first one, minus 4 in the second one, and minus 5 in the last one. So A, the value of A, the value of B we've been using, the value of C we've been using. We'll press OK, and we see it makes the equation, and all we need to do is press the enter button, and we get the two answers, minus 0.871 and 2.87. So going back to my sheet here, these are some screenshots of what I've just done, of the steps. Okay, and these are the answers to what we've just done. Now, another different method would be to actually draw a graph and solve it. So we'll just look at that method as well. So if we go back to the home screen, which is this one, okay, and select the graphing mode, which is this one here. Okay, first of all, I'm going to set the view window by going to menu, okay, and go to window zoom and select number 1, window settings, and I'm going to set them, because I've done this before, I'm just going to set them to values that I know, but you can play around with it. So it's minus 2 will be the minimum for x, and 3 will be the maximum. The y minimum I'm going to change as to minus 8. Okay, I'm going to leave the y maximum. Okay, at the top here, I'm now going to enter the function, which is 2x squared, so the x squared button is here, minus 4x minus 5, press enter. Okay, we've got a slight thing with the windows not quite right, so to make the window right, I think I've got the wrong numbers here. Just going to change the window to window maximum to be 4 instead of 3. You see, it's so easy to change, and therefore you get a symmetrical looking graph. Okay, remember that all quadratics are symmetrical. So the next thing I'm going to do is to find the values of this point and this point using the calculator. So to do that, we go to menu, we go to number 6, analyze the graph, and we go to number 1, zeros, and we go to the left of the first one, press enter, and we go to the right, press enter. We can see we get the value. Just move that over there a little bit, minus 0.871, and we just correct that, do it again. 6, analyze the graph, number 1, okay, to the left and to the right, and we get the other one, 2.87. Okay, and if we go back to our written work here, now if you're going to use this method, which is the graphical method, then you really need to draw a sketch on your examination. Now students are notoriously bad at drawing sketches, so these are the main points. Right, you need to draw a set of axes with a ruler, so you need to draw an x-axis and a y-axis with a ruler, label them x and y. Plot on the points roughly where they are. It's only a sketch, so it's not exact, so just put the points on roughly, and then draw a nice smooth curve with a pencil, and then label it one end, y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x minus 5. Okay, the calculator had to find these two values, so we'll mark them on, minus 0.871 and 2.87. This one, minus 5, you can get by this number here. Think about that. Okay, some other properties of a quadratic graph, which are not pertinent to this question, but might help you understand it a bit better. There's always a line of symmetry, which goes through the vertex at the minimum point of this one. And you can always find the vertex by doing x is minus b over 2a. So in this case, it would be minus 4 over 2 times 2, which is the x is equal to 1. So this is the line x is equal to 1. And the other thing is that the two roots are symmetrical about this point. So this one would be minus b squared, square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And this one would be b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Just to tie the thing up nicely, these were the two exact solutions, 2 minus root 14 over 2 and 2 plus root 14 over 2. So therefore my two answers, because we're only going to get numerical answers, we use our calculator, are minus 0.871 or x is equal to 2.87.